Hey everybody, welcome to Altra Adventures. I'm Frozen and thanks for joining me. Today we're doing the 350-mile review of the Altra Lone Peaks. Wow, who hasn't heard of these shoes by now? I mean, they're a favorite among hikers, thru hikers, runners, all alike, and I am no exception. These have been absolutely amazing for me. They've actually fixed several issues that I've had with hiking. These are the Altra Lone Peak 3.5s. After 350 miles, you can see I still have some tread left on here. They're probably good for another 150 to 200 miles on top of that, and then I'll probably think about replacing them. Now, for those of you not familiar with Altras, they are a zero drop shoe, meaning you have the same distance between your toe in the ground and your heel in the ground. It doesn't angle up or incline like most shoes these days. Also, Altras are very well known for their humongous toe box area, which is what I really like. I can't tell you how many shoes I've had that my little toe has gotten inflamed just from hiking long miles and then has popped out of the side of the shoe. The tongue is great. It hugs your foot. It doesn't move around a lot. The heel cup is excellent. It, again, doesn't let your foot move around a lot. On the front of the shoe, you have a gaiter attachment. So what you'll do is you'll just take your gaiter, if you use them, and you'll just kind of hook into that. And then there is a stock gaiter trap on the back where you can then hook the rest of your gaiter in. Now, these are Dirty Girls. Altra also sells their own type of gaiter, and Dirty Girls have Velcro on the inside, but Altra gaiters have it on the inside and the outside, so you can kind of flip that gaiter trap up and get a really good connection in there. Personally, I would actually recommend you just chop this little piece off, cut it off with some scissors if you're going to stay with Dirty Girl gaiters. The only reason I didn't chop it off was for this review video. As soon as I'm done filming this is coming off because this drives me nuts. I just don't see a point to it. I know they want to sell their product, but yeah, to me it doesn't really do anything, and I don't care if there's a piece of Velcro on the back of my trail shoes. They do have this little attachment, which is kind of small to get your finger in, but yeah, you can put your finger in there and pull the heel up, so that's pretty good as well. Now, the only issue I did have only occurs in very, very wet weather. So if it's pouring down rain, or if you just walk through a stream, a stream crossing, something like that, the insole in these shoes, at least for me and a couple other people that I've talked to, the insole likes to move around quite a bit. So much, in fact, that I actually ended up just saying screw it, and I glued the insole down to the inner part of the shoe with some shoe glue. Super glue also works from what I'm hearing. On both shoes, I have this issue where the, I guess the rock plate, whatever you want to call this, the tread on the front of the shoe is starting to detach from the main part of the shoe. I've tried gluing it with shoe glue and super glue, but it always just still comes off, so I kind of forgot about it and not worrying about it anymore. But I do wish they would either stitch this to the front of the shoe or attach it a little better, because it seems everybody's having that issue. This one's not as bad as the left one, but really that's my only issue with these shoes. The fact that these have fixed, for the most part, my IT band issues and the plantar fasciitis that I would get, on longer days is just amazing. And I am so thankful that I found these shoes and they actually work for me. And this will more than likely be the shoe that I'm going to take on my Appalachian Trail thru hike in 2019. These shoes do dry out fairly quick, not as quick, mind you, as something that's a full mesh shoe like the La Sportiva Wildcats, but just the comfort level on these, it's unmatched. I actually bought a few weeks ago these Altra Cades because these were so comfortable, and these are very similar in comfort. So I use these as my work shoe. That's how much I've enjoyed the Altra shape. If you're thinking about these shoes, I do recommend very highly that you wear these as an everyday shoe, just around the house, to work, whatever, for about 2 weeks. And the reason for that is, at least for me, I had to get used to the zero drop, because it does feel a little different. When you take these shoes off, it feels like you're kind of moving forward a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, like you're kind of leaning in on them. So like I said, give it a 2 week, not a break-in period, just an adjustment period, and you should be perfectly fine. So that was my review on the Altra Lone Peak 3.5s. Absolutely love them. Really have no complaints. Like I said, I wish the top part of the shoe would stay on a little bit better, but give and take. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps somebody.